That last Chandra has been taken? How in the hells did those Githiyanki get into the city?
Does that matter? You'd best hurry if you want to get her back. Look, this one has a sprig of duskwood trapped in his boot. That means they came from deep within Luskan territory, and that's where they'd be returning to.
Luskan? That's your territory, Bishop.
Yes, but it's not my problem. I'm not going into Luskan territory for some farm girl, and certainly not with any kin of yours, Duncan. Is that supposed to be what passes for a threat from a Hoberman? Is your whole family deaf, Duncan? Like I said, not my problem.
You'll help them, Bishop, whether you like it or not.
And what makes you think? Calling it due, are you, Duncan? Are you sure?
A woman's life is at stake, Bishop. If that's what it takes to move you to do the right thing, then so be it.
Fine. It will be worth it to be rid of you, and for such a small price, too. You're a fool, Duncan.
So be it.
All right. Pack your bags and grab your weapons. We're bound for the Luskan border. Follow my lead and don't try to be clever. If the Luskans catch us, they'll use us for target practice. Hold on. Something isn't right. Good eyes. I noticed the villagers, but you're right about the livestock. We're on the trail of our friends, though. They're moving fast, but it looks like we've closed in a bit.
What? We've come all this way, now we're gonna sit around and wait? Forget that.
Now, little Empress. You just listen to your leader here. Might just save your life. Keep your eyes open and your weapon handy. I smell an ambush.
Everybody, follow me! What's going on? Dear John Queen. Yenpei ye koro. Yenpei ye koro.
I suppose so.
Yenpei ye koro. Arenya senavo.
little ambush they planned here. Decent effort, sloppy execution. It might have even worked if I hadn't been here. Ah, and I was wondering where their reinforcements were. Come on, we're not done here yet. They left a large force in this village, which means it'll be easier on us when we catch up to the others, as long as we catch them before they go to ground. Huh? Well now, aren't you a bright ray of hope? But you're right, and what's more, our friends won't be leaving an obvious trail this time, since they don't have the men to bait any more ambushes.
I second that.
Fine by me. Let's leave this worthless village behind. Then we'll...
Forgive me. Are you hunting a woman, Chandru Джерро? Those creatures. We heard her screaming as they were carrying her off. I tried to call out to her, but I didn't realize they had her at first. But she makes a merchant run through Ember and Port Last during harvest season. We hadn't seen her yet this year, though. And, sorry, where are my manners? I am Elaine. Please, I saw the beast taking her to the mountains to the north and east. They barely have an hour on you, but they were moving fast. And thank you for saving us from those creatures. I can't thank you.
We promise no such thing. In fact, she could be dead. But we'll follow this trail as long as we feel like it. Now run back home with the rest of your scared kinsfolk. Listen to our leader. Next time, fight, girl. Or next time, you'll die. Now, can we go without more mewling dogs getting in our way? Every moment we wait, the trail gets colder. Yeah. Lej mig på gren. I suppose so. Crayon of beat. Crayon of beat.
How can I help? What's going on? Dear John Queen. Yenpei Yeikoro. Yenpei Yeikoro.
Hello, my dear.
Yenpei Yeikoro. Yenpei Yeikoro.
Now you shall taste my power. Now you shall taste my power.
Guards, wolves, ambushes, now a dark cave filled with gith. Why are we wasting time over this farm girl again? No matter how tough this Jarrow Haven is to enter, there's a way to pick any lock rather than using the key. Let the gith have her. They'll probably let her go as soon as she opens her big mouth and starts complaining.
The Aerie has foretold your coming, Kalakcha. She has sent me to end you. Slay the Kalakcha for the Aerie! The Aerie! There is a problem. Handle it. I am not finished here.
Now you shall taste my power. Hario evoke. Hario evoke. Does a pack mule remove this burden?
not a pack mule. Remove this burden.
I can't.
Yes.
I suppose so.
What's going on?
What?
I think we've had enough of this one.
This is good.
Find the Githiyanki leader and retrieve the shards from her Zexus. Leave no one alive. As for these newcomers, deal with them.
I'll take care of this. Too much stuff.
Listen, when I strike it, it's like the tolling of a bell.
I can still smell the stench of its creator on its surface, running deep into the ore. Why would the Gith keep such a thing, as broken as it is?
Dabra.
We should tear it apart. See if its limbs twitch when cleaved from the body.
Why, it seems one victim has drawn others.
Tosus forward.
Now you shall taste my power!
Anything being torn apart by demons is an ally in my book.
This is a construct. Basically, raw elemental matter brought to life through magic. Unlife given life. If I'm not mistaken, this is a blade golem. It takes a lot of skill to put one of these together. A lot more power than I have.
Obviously, this thing wasn't on the Githiyanki side, whatever it was, or those demons, which means there's someone else tracking our movements. How many enemies do you have anyway? There's almost more than I can count.
There's a surprise.
Watch it. But you know, seems to me this thing could be worth some coin. Let's take it with us. Sell it off to a wizard.
Yes.
Hello, my liege. Now you shall taste my power!
Happy or no?
Excuse me.
Now you shall taste my power!
Yes.
What?
Tosus form. Yeah.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
suppose so.
Yeah.
What?
Though these demons were unanticipated, your arrival was not. I've seen it burning brightly in my visions for some time. How long did you think you could escape us? You have stolen our shards, defiled them with your touch, and now you will die, Kalakcha!
Trust me, once he gets on your trail, you're doomed.
Know that you're in no position to demand anything from me. You will answer for your crimes, along with this frail thing that carries the last of the Джерро blood. You don't know your crimes? Very well. Let me recount them. You have slaughtered many of our people, and you hold in your possession relics sacred to the Githiyanki, silver sword of our people, fragments of it. You put too much importance on your actions and your crime. You have nothing that other thieves have not stolen before. You think there is something special or unique about your crime, or the shards you carry. There is not. You fill the air around you with lies and accusations, but you will find they make a poor shield.
You were right. She does know the importance of the sharp silver thing. The shards! You can tell she's lying. It's written across her face.
You dare to presume to know more than I about this matter? You know nothing of what you have done, nor the importance of what you carry.
Forgive my words, but I too felt the power from the shards when the Kalakcha entered, and when I gathered the shards you carry.
As did I. This seems a matter greater than us. Our queen should know of it. It has been too long since we have sent word to her of our actions here.
Ignore the words of the criminal. They are deceptions. He seeks to manipulate you as our illithid masters once did. Do not allow it.
Looks like she lost some face. I think we may be able to count on some defections if things turn nasty.
I have recounted your crimes. You shall stall your punishment no longer. If you were in the astral plane, the Lich Queen would see that you were slowly tortured, killed, and then raised again for countless cycles. Your crime merits many deaths. Our queen has reigned for a millennium, her power only growing stronger. I would gladly bring you before her, but we have wasted enough time hunting you and what you carry with you. Enough of this. Know that I will hear your pleas and allow you this one last chance to atone for your crime. My offer of mercy is this. I will grant a swift, painless death for you and your companions, if you freely hand over the shards you have taken. Did you really think you could keep such relics of my people? They do not belong to you. Odd. I have all the ones you carry, yet it seems you still possess one. You have a piece of the sword inside of you. And I shall remove it from you by force.
Now you shall taste my power!
Is over. You are wrong, Kalakcha. And I hope the pain you have brought here is revisited upon you 1,000-fold. The Lich Queen will know of my fall, yes. But it will be too late. What comes for you will be revenge enough. We were never the ones you had to fear. In defying us, you have harmed your own people and everything on your plane. The Githiyanki will strike at you no longer. This was the last of our strongholds devoted to the recovery of the shards. There will be no more attacks from my people because it will serve no purpose. You have sealed your fate.
And that's all we need to hear, I think. So let's get the farm girl and get back to the flagon, all right?
I'm not a pack mule. Remove this burden.
I can't move carrying all this stuff.
Carrying too much stuff.
Yes.
I suppose so.
How can I help?
What?
I'm getting so tired of this. You have to let me save you sometime, or else I'll never be able to pay you back.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for you to pay all of us on the way back to Neverwinter.
You all put me in danger. I'm not paying you a single coin.
Oh, then you'll be paying me another way. My bedroll's a little cold at night. I'm thinking you can fix that.
I could always set you on fire, Bishop. That'd solve 2 problems.
You wound me, girl. Or is that jealousy I hear? Don't worry, I'll get to you soon enough. Quick to defend the farm girl, I see, and not hard to see why from the look of her. But perhaps my words were ill-chosen, just like this journey. Now that we have our precious little treasure, shall we go?
Hey, welcome back. Glad to see you've all returned, and in one piece, no less. Look, I don't know why you're asking again. Surely you've heard this before. You were just a babe when West Harbor was attacked near the end of the war with the King of Shadows. You suffered that wound from a stray arrow or debris. Inside the wound on your chest. That means you've been carrying around the shard almost your entire life. We had no idea.
Ah, notice the stumble in his words. Your uncle has been keeping secrets, I think.
Silence, Bishop. I don't know if I'm the best one to be telling you this, but if you've got one of those shards in you, I think you've earned the right to hear everything. Dagon probably already told you, but when you were an infant, West Harbor was the site of a battle, a terrible battle. The King of Shadows himself led an army of demons against the Neverwinter army, which had gathered at the village. West Harbor was struck suddenly without warning. There was panic, confusion, villagers fleeing every which way to escape the battle. But Dagon's wife Shayla and your mother Esmeril did not. They stayed behind to save you. As demons and mage fire rained upon the village, they fought to reach your crib. By the time Dagon even realized they were missing, it was too late. He could only watch from a distance as the village was consumed in the battle. It wasn't my decision to keep what happened to your mother from you, and my brother would be furious I told you. I guess he thought it would be too much for you. In any case, when the few that remained returned to the village, no one was alive. Except you. Your mother was there. So much blood, and you were clutched in her bosom. A deep wound in your chest. She tried to shield you, but the shard must have cut through her and into you. No one knew how you survived, but you did, and your wound sealed itself within days, leaving the scar that you still bear. But if that wound was due to the shard that pierced you, then that raises many questions, and I'm afraid I'm just all out of answers. It's been with me for a long time. I am glad I could finally speak of it.
Why the long faces, you two? Somebody die? If so, sounds like a cause for celebration to me. Grobnar, you worthless half-man, strike up a tune before I strike you.
Of course, Sir Bishop. It so happens I have just the tune.
By the way, I've decided it would be in both our interests if I stay on with you. I'm heard you would value our friendship so lightly. I don't need more money. Traveling with you is the most fun I've had in years.
We don't need any more of your help.
No, there's no need, Bishop. I'm sorry for before, but you've done more than...
Oh, come now, Duncan. I still owe you. And what better way to make it up to you than watching your kin here? After all, a debt is a debt, all the way until the end. Isn't that right?
I hate to ask, but what happens now? I can't go back to my farm, ashes and all.
Travel with us? Her?
I'd have to agree with Nishka. She's been through enough. Do you think that's wise?
Oh, well, I mean, you don't have to go that far, but, thanks.
Fine. but she's not getting my share of the treasure.
If that is your decision, so be it. But it is her decision as well, since it endangers her.
I really appreciate the sudden interest from the both of you, but I can take care of myself. Besides, whenever I'm alone, that's when the problems seem to crop up.
If she's going to be with us, she'll need to do some catching up. We can't just keep on rescuing her all the time.
Rescuing me? I can rescue myself. Sometimes, when there's not too many lizard men or Githiyanki. Well, I know enough to use a sword, and I can handle myself in a fight. I mean, I'm no spellcaster, but if you need an extra blade... I admit you've rescued me twice now, and if you're going to help teach me to survive these attacks, I accept. But there's some things you're going to have to accept too. I don't like being left behind, because whenever you're out of my sight, suddenly all this trouble starts happening, and I'm really tired of it. So, look. I won't try to get in your way or anything, but I don't want us to part ways again. I've lost too much already. You're not leaving me behind, all right? Then that's all I ask.
So the farm girl's going to join our band. Good. We need someone to make up for the paladin, or at least to catch arrows if Grobnar's already dead. For now, I say we crack some of those kegs and drown the flagon in wine.